Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast. Believe it or not, it's the award-winning InWheelTime talk show. Just ahead, our story of the week. No, maybe, we don't know. The auto industry's EV debacle. We'll talk about that. Mars will review the new Ford Expedition. Jeff will have the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars over there in Neaterville, Texas. Jeff, we always need more Jeff Zukin. Chief Engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. It's a beautiful day here in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, it's cleared up nice.
Good day for a parade. I think they had one downtown this morning.
What time is it?
It should be just about over with. It's 11:30 now. So the rodeo is officially underway with the parade. They had a little, I think, a jogging 5K run or something.
Yeah.
And then all the bands and the wagons, the horses, everything is all headed over to NRG Stadium Center for
night number 2 of Hangover.
Yeah, exactly. After the barbecue event. And the barbecue event concludes this evening. Then tomorrow they use it as a cleanup day, and then the rodeo starts on Monday. I believe that's the way the schedule is. Anyway,
that's very cool.
Next 2-3 weeks, it'll be rodeo time.
Yep.
All right, let's do our car review now. Mr. Mars has one. Yes, Mars has a car review. Hope I didn't catch you off guard, Mike. It's the Ford Expedition. I never catch you off guard, do I?
I got it, Mike.
Not hardly. More than once or twice a day. So I had the chance to drive the 2025 Ford Expedition. Now, this is the King Ranch version that we had, and it is the new for 2025. Was redesigned in 2025, and it actually kicks off the 5th gen of the new Expeditions. So its final assembly location is in Kentucky, USA, which I thought was kind of strange. We don't usually see them in some reason. They're all Mexico or Canada or somewhere. Anyway, so it comes in 7 trim levels. You got the Active, you got the Max Active, which is the longer extended version, the Platinum, the Max Platinum, again, the extended version. The Trimmer is more of an off-roady type vehicle, and then the King Ranch and the Max King Ranch. And we were driving the King Ranch. Now, this is a full-size 3-row vehicle, seats 7 people. And so for this year, again, it's new for 25, but the most of the changes were on the interior and in the technology. There were a few modest updates on the exterior. It does have LED headlights up front, of course. It's got an active air dam. It's got a signature grille lighting and tail lights that really look cool at night. And the signature grille, it's got some power deploying running boards. They work really well. They're pretty quick to kick out. You can open the door, and they're generally there by the time you want to step on it. You don't have to wait on them, and I thought that was really good. It has the panoramic view roof. Now, this is the roof that opens up all the way back down and lets in lots of sunlight. It rolls on some nice 22-inch bronze aluminum wheels. They've got a bronze look to them because of that King Ranch, and that looks different. And overall, I like it because it's got a nice professional, I guess you'd say classy look to it because of the lines on it. And we had the black, so it was definitely there. Now, on the interior, we had the Mesa del Rio leather trim seats. Really nice to sit in, comfortable. Has the 24-inch driver info display. Now, this thing is massive. It goes all the way across there. It's got a 13.2-inch center stack touchscreen that kind of ties into it to control all your infotainment and your convenience controls. The second row, we had the heated and power folding tip and slide bucket seats, captain's chairs, whatever the proper term is these days. Really, again, really nice and comfortable to get in and out of. The third row is a 40-20-40 flex folding. Now, this is a power folding seat. I didn't make it that far back, so can't tell you how comfortable they are, but they look pretty good. Now, the technology, again, they did a lot of things on the technology for this vehicle. It's got the Blue Cruise. Now, and it also has the Ford Copilot 360 2.0. It's got the wireless charging pad. It's got touch screens. And it had the B&O Unleashed 22 speaker audio system. I tried to figure out what it would be like leashed, but I couldn't find that part. Now, up under the hood, it has a 3.5-liter V6 that provides it with the power. And I will say that it does provide it with plenty of power. It was very responsive for a very large vehicle. I mean, it's not a race car, never intended to be a race car. It does have a 10-speed automatic transmission, and properly equipped, it will tow 9,600 pounds. Now, the EPA says in the city, you're looking at about 15 miles to the gallon, Highway 22 combined 18. I drove the vehicle 220.3 miles the week I had it, and I got 16.8 miles per gallon average over the course of that week. And again, it does respond quite well to the throttle, out on the highway, passing around town. And I also felt like driving it, I was honestly impressed because it manages the road really well. Whether you're out on the highway, you're in town, and I really enjoyed the steering in it. A lot of people, I saw some things where people said the steering wasn't very responsive. I thought it was, particularly the turning radius. It seemed like I was driving, or it felt like whenever I was turning the steering wheel, I was driving a much smaller vehicle, and I really liked that part of it. Now, the base trim price for a vehicle like this is $83,655. You got to remember, we're driving the King Ranch Edition, so it's in the upper levels of the trim range. Now, the MSRP sticker price, as it was $85,650. So we didn't have very many options. King Ranch has a lot of things built into it. Of course, you can get into an Expedition, which a lot of people do look at it because of that active is a kind of like a volume leader, if you will. A lot of people buy that because it's $64,995. Still not cheap by any means, but now you're talking about a 7-passenger full-size SUV vehicle. If you're looking for something to compare this to, you might look at the Chevy Tahoe. $59,000 for the base entry level to get into that. I've always liked the Tahoe, but I also think that after driving this for a week, I could definitely see you need to look at both of them. Nissan Armada, $57,520. It's been updated recently, but it's definitely something you'd want to look at. And if you go across to the Toyota Sequoia, now this is a hybrid. It's the only way you can get it now. So it's going to be a little more expensive at $62,425. But I firmly believe, again, after driving it, if you're looking at a full-size 3-row SUV, this Expedition really should be one of them that you include in your search.
Well, I'll tell you what. Going down I-10 from Neaterville to Houston, Texas, that's got to be like a limo going down the road.
Oh, it is. It's nice. But you don't have that big car feel. That's what I was really surprised. Like some of the big 3 rows, you're driving a big monster truck.
Yeah.
This didn't feel that way.
Wow.
Well, if you remember way back in the day, basically all they did back in the day, which is a long day ago, they took a truck chassis and kept everything the same underneath and put a body on the entire truck chassis and just left it alone. Yeah. They don't do that anymore. No. It's all custom made for carrying passengers and not loads of gravel in the back of it or something like that. So it really, if you've not driven one in a long time, I would say go check it out. I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah. I was very surprised with it. So I agree.
And congratulations, and thank Ken Peabody for giving you some cars.
Awesome
I like that.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. I've got some news stories that I'm going to stick in here. Do
go
you
for
have
it.
something that you wanted to
go right ahead.
Okay. Speaking of Ford, buyers of the Ford Mustang Mach-E now have to pay extra if they want to put some junk in the frunk. The 2026 model of the electric crossover no longer offers a front trunk as standard equipment. Whoa. Instead, it's a $495 option, though the starting price of the vehicle has been lowered $150 to make up for the lost underhood storage. We were learning that customers were using the frunk, but perhaps not as much as we had originally intended, according to Teddy Ankeny, Ford's Mustang Mach-E brand manager. He was telling the Electric Duo on YouTube. So in order to kind of preserve that customer choice, they made it optional for the 2026 model year. Ford, Tesla, and other automakers have long touted the utility of their electric vehicles' front frunks, which turn the space where the engine normally would go into storage compartment. Well, shortly after releasing the Mustang Mach-E in late 2019, Ford put out a news release demonstrating how the 4.8-foot frunk could be packed with ice to tailgate with crodites or cocktail shrimp, then emptied via a built-in drain.
That'd be cool.
You're going to put fish up front, dead fish up front, up front.
You've never had fish in your frunk?
No.
It's awesome.
Alternatively, Ford suggested filling the space with more than 1,000 chicken wings.
There you go.
Spraying it down after the game with a hose.
Martha, what's that smell?
Yeah. Is that raw chicken wings that are up there, Martha? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, honey. I forgot those. That was from this last weekend. They've been in there for 3 or 4
And
days.
if you live in a place like Denver, you
However,
get bears.
the vehicle lost 40% of its capacity for shellfish and poultry on the 25 model because Ford needed it to fit a larger heat pump. I thought that was a pretty funny story. Huh?
Let me check this math. So they're going to take away the frunk, and we're going to give you $125 credit if you want.
150, yeah.
But if you want it back, if you want that $125 value that we put on it back, you're going to pay $450 to get the $125 trunk back.
Yeah, so the 150 will basically go for your first load of crawfish or shrimp or something like that, or some raw chicken wings to
then
take
you're
to
going
the...
to get on a 658-mile road that doesn't have a bathroom.
That's right.
Let's go cross country in this wagon.
Oh, Lord.
Conestoga wagon.
I don't think that the marketing department really thought that through when they're
It's
going
a cool
to
idea.
do the chicken wings
You'd have
or
to line it with
crawfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh. Can you imagine? Even if you spray it out afterwards. You ever smelled, an igloo cooler after you've had raw fish in there or even,
It's
know,
even
been a
cooked
while.
fish, crawfish or something like that.
whatever. It still
yeah,
stinks.
It ruined.
And we didn't want to finish up the show today
On something stinky.
without being really part of the entire Jeffrey Epstein thing. So I found a Jeffrey Epstein story on automotive news.
Great.
Jeffrey Epstein had his eye on the Toyota Century limousine and took a keen interest in the arrest of former Nissan chairman Carlos Ghosn, or Ghosn is what I call him, even directly contacting Ghosn's attorney. Emails in the redacted Epstein files indicate the convicted sex offender tried to import a Century through a connection with an executive vice president at the car maker and seemingly probed billionaire Tom Pritzker, probably not the right use of words there, for intel on Ghosn's downfall the week after Ghosn's November 2018 arrest in Japan. Epstein wrote, "The Nissan guy Ghosn is being held incommunicado in Tokyo." He added, "Can you ask around why?" Regarding
why, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Maybe he thought he could use it like Ghosn did to get out of jail.
Yeah.
Separately, in late 2014 and early 2015, Epstein was preoccupied with procuring new limos outside of the girls that he was procuring.
Oh, boy.
In November 2014, Epstein asked another friend for help in importing to New York City a Toyota Century, a luxury limousine not sold in the U.S. He wanted a black exterior with a light-colored interior. The apparent contact, Joichi Ito, a prominent venture capitalist who was director of the MIT Media Lab, said he would ask a Toyota friend who acted as an intermediary to an executive vice president named Kato, K-A-T-O-H, Kato.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
At the time, executive vice president Mitsuhito Kito was global head of R&D. Ito said he would ask the EVP, executive vice president, directly during an upcoming meeting. It's funny how these things all get to the back room, huh? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if you were in a Century, Ito said. Ito later resigned from the MIT Media Lab following revelations the organization received donations linked to Epstein. In late January of 15, Ito's Toyota intermediary broke the bad news. Mr. Kato asked the project general manager of Century about delivery to your friend, and the result is cannot deliver it, he wrote. The problem was homologation for U.S. regulations. In other, it didn't meet, bumper standards or, emissions, name it.
NTSA, all that.
Yeah, it didn't meet it. So anyway, there's my Epstein story to go along with all of the national
Aren't you
media.
glad you weren't mentioning that, Mike?
I hope they haven't got to me yet. They haven't found it.
Not yet.
You've been redacted.
No, thank you.
Again.
Again.
All right. I think what we're going to do now is we are going to take a little break.
All right.
Are you good with that, Mr. Morris?
I think so. It's a good time.
Okay. Coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. We invite you to stay with us here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We continue right after this quick break. The Tailpipes and Tacos renowned cruise in expands to Beaumont. Golden Triangle cruisers will want to experience Tailpipes and Tacos at the Loopy Tortilla, I-10 South in Beaumont near Washington Boulevard. Grab free Loopy breakfast tacos with any donation to Shirley's Kids. Enjoy a coffee or an adult beverage. Every cruise-in vehicle is automatically entered to win one of the beautiful Chili Pepper trophies for Best Hot Rod, Classic, and Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont happens Saturday morning, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. If you're a car geek like we are, this is the event you'll want to attend. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be online live, and you may be interviewed about your ride. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont edition, Saturday, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla, 2050 I-10 South in Beaumont. The Katy Tailpipes and Tacos happens Easter Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11. The free Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In is a production of Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, Beaumont, and Katy. It's pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists. Hey, be sure and join us for our live show every week. InWheelTime airs Saturdays, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. We thank you for joining us today. Time now for Jeff's Cruise In and Events calendar.
There you go. So we've got Driven by Giving monthly car show. This is at Pinstack, North Rim in San Antonio, Texas. It's at 19238 I-10. I think I know where it's at. I think it's on the west side. But the North Rim in San Antonio, this event takes place every first Saturday of the month. And they want to raise some money through the charities that they offer, through your rides and everything from antique classics to rare exotics that they want coming out there to raise some money for their local charities. Gears and Grounds next Saturday, 13150 Brenton Ridge Street in Houston.
Clever name.
Yeah. This gathering promises to display a wide range of vehicles, including classic cars, sports cars, exotics, race cars, imports, trucks, the whole gambit. It occurs every first Saturday again of the month, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And go on out there, no loud music, no burnouts, just respect the property and all that stuff around you. Then we have a top-notch Austin Hot Rod Night. This is in where? Austin, Texas, 7525 Burnett Road. Hot Rod Nights is a reoccurring event, as usual. Live music from 5:30 to 9 p.m. They've got burgers, fried chicken. They got a dining room there, and they got curb service available in case you order something, want it delivered to your ride. Then next Sunday, you got Crazy Train Car Meets. We should be there. It goes from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Magnolia, Texas.
Riding on the Crazy Train.
There you go. 38925 FM 1774. It's set up to take place there in Magnolia. It's the second Saturday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's open to all automotive and motorcycle enthusiasts. Bring it on out there, family-friendly event that encourages respectful behavior as usual. And then you got a car meet at 403 Eats next Sunday in Tomball, Texas. 403.
Wait a minute. Eats?
Eats. Car
Spell
meet,
that.
E-A-T-S.
Really?
Eats,
403.
Just like it
Eats.
sounds.
Just like it sounds. 403 FM 2920 in Tomball. Speed Bump Classic is hosting the car meet. So get on out there.
Speed Bump Classic.
Speed Bump Classics at the 403 Eats.
I like it.
Yep.
Clever stuff. I got a couple of stories that I wanted to throw in here before we end the show today.
Okay.
As automakers tout the software-defined vehicle transition, which seems to be the new thing now, infotainment and connectivity remain the least reliable parts of the vehicle. Owners experience persistent issues connecting their mobile phones to their cars, for instance, according to a survey released this month. Additionally, 58% of owners who had received an over-the-air update said they perceived no noticeable difference in their vehicle, according to a 2026 U.S. vehicle dependability study from J.D. Power. Only 27% of those who obtained over-the-air updates said their experience was improved. They didn't say by how much. Automakers anticipate over-the-air updates will be a key revenue generator via subscriptions. Yeah, that's coming.
Man.
You want your car updated? Oh, that's going to cost you, $600 a year.
Yeah.
Not.
Well, OnStar
Betting
tried
that,
to do
huh?
OnStar does that for renewal.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Betting that drivers will pay for software updates beamed into the vehicle over Wi-Fi or cellular. The central infotainment display is supposed to be the portal to access seamless native navigation and entertainment. Ultimately, drivers should be able to install applications from a broad web of developers. So, you want to...
So anybody's going to be able to get into your car.
Basically, if you say, yes, I want to buy that, yes, you're right. Just like your cell phone.
Yeah. Now mine has updates, but it's through General Motors. But they update certain things in the vehicle
Right now.
Every 6 months, 90
But,
days.
3 years from now,
Right.
you're going to say, hey, Jeff, if you want to stay up to date on all of the updates
your
on
mapping
your car,
and all that. Yep.
yeah, then you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah. And you got multiple suppliers that you can choose from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your phone service.
There's something to scratch your head about.
Ugh.
Huh?
He's scratching his head.
Yeah. Head, not your hair, because you don't have any of that.
Hey,
Well, that's
hey.
why I was scratching here.
I still carry a comb. I just can't part with it.
Go ahead, Morris. We'll just turn you up. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. I liked it. That was
Making fun of me, will you?
recordable. The findings published February 12th are a sobering reminder that the auto industry may have to iron out some kinks before delivering the software-defined vehicle revolution. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Public software snafus have characterized the push toward SDVs, sounds like a disease, across manufacturers. Ford, for example, had to issue several recalls in 2025 related to backup camera software, blank instrument cluster displays, and other problems. Toyota and Lexus recalls covered backup camera issues that stem from software in 2025. Honda recalled a set of Accord hybrids because of a software error. GM recalled some Cadillac Lyric EVs because of software glitches that impacted the instrument cluster displays. In the J.D. Power survey, infotainment had 56.7 problems per 100 vehicles. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The next
over half.
most problematic category was exteriors, with 27.5 problems per 100 vehicles. Other categories included climate, driving assistance, and powertrain. More than 33,000 original owners answered questions about their 2023 model year vehicles after 3 years of ownership. The biggest connectivity complaints. Respondents complained about problems with the Bluetooth connectivity, wireless charging pads, and automaker app connectivity. Can you get a car today that doesn't have that stuff?
I
You
don't
can get a
believe
car. Obviously, the car's had multiple computers in it, mainly for the engine, and there are some things on the interior. But the add-ons, for instance, like Blue Cruise.
Oh, yeah, it's probably part of a package.
Yeah, that's an
But
option.
you know
And-
as well as I do that piece of software is in that car. It just hasn't been activated.
Well, yeah, because you hadn't paid for it.
Correct.
But like the wireless charging pad, not every car has that yet.
Well, my car certainly doesn't.
Yeah,
have
mine
it.
does. Yeah, mine doesn't.
Well, no, either. But I just had one that did not have one. It was a stripper model, and it didn't have a wireless charging pad. I had to find a cable and plug my phone in.
Well, darn it.
Well,
No,
it's
it just
again,
it was
it's,
unexpected in this day and age.
it's your
Well, especially in
levels.
the cars in the press level. I'm sorry.
It's your
Jim.
trim levels. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You want it, you got to get upgrade to this trim level. You want a sunroof, you got to go upgrade to that trim level. So it's all part of the steps.
Yeah, it's like my wife's car. I wanted the big backup camera screen in the dash when we bought it. Well, it was the package to get that. You got the sunroof and you got the V6 motor and several other things I didn't necessarily want,
Right.
but you
You
to
got-
get the whole thing. To get
You couldn't
to get
order
the-
it separately?
No, that was if you got that. That's the way it came.
Huh.
I bet you they don't do that anymore.
I don't know. That was a few years ago,
Yeah. What year is that car?
2015.
Oh.
Several years ago. Mike, that's a generation ago.
And if you look at the brand and the model, that's like 2 generations ago.
Well, what the hell is it? What did you buy in
It's a
Edsel?
Kia Sorento. I
A
mean,
Kia
it's brand
Sorento.
new.
Oh my God!
Well, hey, if it's lasting 11 years, you've taken care of it.
She's still the only there's no reason to get rid of it. She loves it, so it's going to roll on.
You're her shade tree mechanic, so keep it up.
Yeah,
that's the shady tree mechanic.
The
shady tree mechanic. So, Mr. Barnes, what are you going to get another car? Are you going to have another car next week?
Yes. So next week it's the Ford F-150 that I had. And I got a Mustang right now. I was supposed to have the big 350 Ford, but it got smacked. So I got a Mustang convertible GT instead.
Well, darn it.
Yeah, they called and said, do you mind if we bring this to you?
Do you mind? Please bring it.
I'll pay extra for it,
Yeah. Oh, no, don't do that.
Well, yeah. So you're going to take Becky out in the convertible?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And where are you going? So I want to know all about that. Where are you going?
Well, we don't go too
Beaumont.
far. But, we take her out to dinner one evening. The weather's been really nice. I'm going to drop the top down and, hopefully take a little cruise.
Get some wind in what used to be your hair?
Well, mainly in her hair a little bit because mine don't blow so good anymore.
Just take a comb.
That's right. Take the comb. My God.
So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
And how about you, Jeffrey?
I don't have a convertible.
No, well, that's what happened to your hair.
It just burned
It blew it all
Yeah,
away.
it blew it right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, he probably doesn't want me to say this, but I will say this. Jeff has a new hairstyle.
Oh, yeah.
And it's looking pretty sharp.
You
actually.
like it?
Yeah, I do.
I just totally give me a number 2 and shaved it off. It's summertime. I had just gets in my eyes.
It gets in your eyes. Yeah. I think that the next thing is going to be that he is going to wind up with one of those shaved heads. Just completely bald.
A tattoo of hair on my head.
A tattoo of hair.
Yeah.
I think they do that in prison, don't they?
I don't know. How would you know?
I don't know. I've seen pictures, though.
My luck, I would go to the tattoo parlor and say, I want to tattoo the hair on. And it would say HAIR.
Or HARE.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't use a hair dryer anymore. I put up all my hair sprays and all my hair gels and all that. So
Did you?
Cleaned out a whole room.
A whole room. Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to take a little break. We'll be back here on the InWheelTime
With
Car
more
Talk Show
fashion.
right after this break. The Easter Bunny's coming to the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m., and you're invited too. Bring the kids and grandkids. It's a cruise-in like you've never attended before. With a donation to Shirley's Kids, you'll get a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be coffee and adult beverages, plus chili pepper trophies for the best hot rod, best modern classic, and best classic. There's no entry fee and no registration. Just bring your ride and the kids. Bad bunnies aren't allowed, but the Easter Bunny will be there, and he'll be full of joy to help make this Tailpipes and Tacos a very special one. Photo opportunities abound. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be streaming around the globe, and you could be selected to tell your car story to a global audience. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In Easter Edition, Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, located on 99 the Grand Parkway, just south of I-10, the Katy Freeway in Katy. Make plans now. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good.
Houston, get ready. Team Gilman is hosting a mega car meet at the North Complex. Acura, Mazda, Subaru. We're collaborating with the Car Meet Network, so you know it's going to be crazy.
And that's not all. We're going to be raffling off 6 cars to be sold at $1,000 each. See below for more details.
You're not going to want to miss this, Houston. March 14th. We can't wait to see you here.
Well, that's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, an event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like to tell us, feature it on the show, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime video coordinator is we always need more Jeff Zeke. The booking agent and video editor, Mike Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to our weekly show contributors, Jeff Heitzman and George Skelton. Have a great, safe weekend, and so long for now. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production, and I'm not Johnny Olson. That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.